Hi guys, Asher Trudy. I'm going to do a quick read for my Leos tonight. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. I already pre-pulled a couple tarot cards for you guys, but I'm just going to get an energy card. And that is double mission. This is serve the world by being you. It's like you guys have a higher calling and something that you're truly here for on earth. It's like you're here for a much deeper purpose and to serve out something much more meaningful than just like the day-to-day hustle type of lifestyle, I replay our conversations over and over. So somebody is thinking about you and like the conversations you guys have had. I feel you even though we are apart. So you may be separated from somebody. I want to be more than friends. So maybe you friend zone somebody who feels like they want more than that. Because I do feel like you did have some kind of like heartbreak, hurt and pain. This could be past energy where you felt really, really betrayed and hurt by somebody. In the past, it could have been like a married situation or somebody that you really, really had some type of union with, some type of bond or a strong connection with. You felt like stabbed in the back, like the ultimate betrayal. And this could have been somebody that you really felt like was your end all be all, like you're happy ever after. You felt like, this was the connection of a lifetime. Maybe at a point like they really made you happy. They really did a lot for you and made you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like you saw a future with this person. Like you didn't see this coming. But they really, really hurt you to your core. And it's like you're moving on from like being so hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're moving to calmer waters, but it's still like struggle and pain. It's like you still feel like you can't get out of being tied to just negativity or chaos in your life. It's like you could have other options in love like presented to you, but it's kind of like you're focusing on yourself. It's almost like you are trying to balance yourself and center yourself, trying to come out of this like negative stage in your life where you've been in maybe for a long, long period of time, where you just been settling and kind of just living life unfulfilled. You know what I'm saying? In this place where like kind of like in this devil's energy, like you were attached to all these different temptations in life in low vibrational toxicity type of energies that you kept yourself attached to out of fear that God or the universe wouldn't bring better in your life, kind of like not seeing the potential in yourself. Not want to see your true power. Could be past tense where you were going through a real rough time. A tower moment where you were in total chaos. It felt like you couldn't get above water. Like, a constant drowning and just mental prison. It was almost like not having control over nothing in your life. It was like total destruction. But sometimes we have to go through things like that so that we can face everything head on and start to really look at the things that we don't want to look at. That has been the cause of our tower moment, the way we think, our belief system, all the things we were taught, devil energy, you know what I'm saying, and not even realize it, like being addicted to self-sabotage and our fears and getting so comfortable with everything that masks who we truly are. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to face it. Because with the Ten of Swords, this is like breakdown, defeat, failure, ruin. Following the Fool on the journey, she has found herself in conflict and under stress, unable to harness the sword's positive energy. She found herself tempted by its power. She was left with paranoia and fear, knowing that she had used the swords unwisely. Her fears were finally confirmed, leaving her defeated. Has a problem that you have tried to outrun for so long finally caught up with you? Have your worst fears been realized? What situations at home or work are coming to a head? Has hitting rock bottom given you a sense of relief? Perhaps anxiety relents and you can now face your circumstances with certainty and a strange sense of peace. Face your worst fears. Often when we confront our fears, even when we are forced to, they are not as bad as we have imagined them compared to the constant state of anxiety. It may even be liberating. Take some comfort in no longer worrying about whether it can or can't happen. Recognize lessons. Consider all this a learning experience and take stock of your regrets. Think of what changes you would like to make once you have survived and healed from this ordeal. So it's like seeing the bright side of going through so much, and overcoming so much of these challenges that you feel like, you couldn't get past. Because with the Six of Swords, it's like moving. It's like a relief and a transition from going through so much of this, inner turmoil. And grief, the swords are the suit of communication, logic, and intellect. Have your wounds come from miscommunication, criticism, malicious gossip, or even the pain of realizing the cold, hard facts? How can you release these emotions? Pull out the swords. Let your wounds heal. Can you let pain strengthen rather than diminish you? Speak to someone. Focus on your strengths. With the Six of Swords, this is like moving on, safe, shelter. There is a chance to start anew, but the journey may be difficult. Are you moving on from your past, professional, or romantic life? Do you feel sadness, vulnerability, failure, exhaustion, or all of these emotions? Given the opportunity to start over, what would you want your future to look like? What mistakes can you avoid? Learn from your emotions. Negative feelings like sadness, grief, shame, failure, and loss give us context to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Rather than trying to repress these emotions, accept them and then plan your movement away from them. Don't let your past define you. So you guys could definitely be moving to calmer waters and coming out of this mental prison and letting go of all this baggage and attachments, and getting some mental and emotional clarity. I've been getting like something about like not letting fear and doubt stop you from the things that you really want to do in life, or from your goals or your purpose. Like, don't let doubt and fear, overshadow the things that you desire to do. It's like sometimes we get so overwhelmed with negative emotions, like going through challenges and stuff, that we can get down on ourselves and not be inspired to do the things we really love, or start certain things but don't finish it. With the Three of Pentacles, it's like y'all can have some type of teamwork, or y'all could be training, learning a new skill, like it's taking time and expansion, a talent, getting recognition for something that you've been learning, something you probably lack knowledge of, like you didn't have all the knowledge, but you're developing more knowledge, putting in effort, learning something. Yeah, because it's like, but other people may, be jealous of this, may be jealous of you. It's like you standing your ground, really defensive, like people working against you. This is like a need to set boundaries. But like a fight with others, could be fighting in a relationship, could be people not wanting to see you and somebody together, like take it as it resonates. Could be family or other people. It's like, but you need to play fair but remain control. This is, standing your ground. Could be an imbalance in a relationship also. Inconsistent, impatient, indecisive. A disconnection, an imbalance, misalignment in values. Maybe maybe you feel one way and they feel another way spiritually. with the lovers, this is like an imbalance also with your like spiritual self and like your physical self. It's almost like, trying to find balance within yourself. I feel like you doubt yourself a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really tap into how powerful you are. And I'm getting like if you're feeling doubtful or doubt is coming up, it's actually meant to teach you the power of surrendering. Like in the very area that you doubting, it's like it's your higher self trying to get you to trust in the process, that's taking place in your life. It's like trust that there is a divine plan. You don't have to control it. It's like release and surrender. Like let go of the need to control, the need to know what's going to happen next. Just know, trust, and believe that everything is unfolding step by step, and everything was meant to happen how it's happening. Like everything is playing out perfectly in place at each moment in time, and it's a bigger picture to everything. And it's also meant to teach you to strengthen your connection with your inner self, that relationship with your inner world. I feel like I meant to say, like, everything does not need your force in like a fight, hostility. Like a lot of beasts can be tamed with gentle warmth and love. Learn the importance of just quiet and surrender and peace and patience. You know what I'm saying? With problems and challenges. We don't have to take on everything with brute force. Some things can be tamed with gentle peace and love and warmth. A need to tame your animal instincts, gut reactions, and raw emotions and channel those internal responses constructively. It's normal for feelings like rage, sadness, guilt, and shame to arise in certain situations. However, it's what you do with these emotions that makes all the difference. Now is a time you need to be conscious of your instinctual urges and bring them into balance for your greater good. This is no time to act out of rage or hatred. Approach your situation from a place of forgiveness, love, and compassion. Working with a therapist may also help you create coping strategies for what comes up. Because sometimes we can't always understand with our ego 3D worldly mind how to really balance and solve all these problems that we feel like we need to solve right away. Some things takes time, patience, and just surrender and release, and to really not do nothing. It's just teaching you to really listen to your intuition and that inner guidance, your higher self leading you to happiness and fulfillment, so that you are not dependent on any other person or external anything for your own happiness and fulfillment, because ultimately that will make you magnetic to the relationships that you desire. Time to rise up and take responsibility for your life, and the things that you truly love and desire, your purpose, and walk firm in your beliefs and what you want for yourself, and don't let anybody else dictate or stand in the way of that. Because you are supported from spiritual realm. It's like you have support. You are protected. Tap into who you truly are and all the guidance around you. It's time to take action. Because it's up to you. Like, it's your life and you create the life that you want. It's like God and the angels are trying to wake you from the slumber for so long of living out of tune with who you truly are and out of alignment with who you are called to be. So yes, Leos, I hope this helped. Until next time.